Hello and welcome to the Gen 4, the new Gen 4. We are doing our first race and officials in it, if I'm not mistaken, here at Bristol. The other races we've done so far have been in Gavin's league, but I clearly have to get some more experience in that car, and that's what we're hoping to do here at Bristol in the Gen 4 this time around. So we're going to hop into qualifying here. It is a late night race. I'm recording this right after doing the Xfinity League race here. 2.2K strength of field, and we are the number one car, so not the strongest. I think it's single split. But I was super busy this week, and I didn't really get to race much, so apologies for the lack of videos. Just didn't really have much time, so I've been aching to do some racing and finally getting somewhat of a chance here.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
The leader's just done it, 15.2.
Though it is a little bit late in the week. Track feels a little bit slightier than it was in practice.
One more lap.
But we're doing the best we can with it.
That's pole. That puts you 0.1 quicker than second place. You've just done it, 15.1.
Alright, sorry, that took a lot of focus. A 138 is what we got out of that. I thought about going low in 3 and 4 on the final lap here, but I wasn't sure how much grip we would get doing that. Especially out of the corner, but it looks like it might have been better. Who knows? But I was feeling more comfortable on the high side anyway. And hopefully that'll be good enough to get us a good starting spot. I'm a little bit worried about this race being single split in a difficult car. But hopefully we'll get enough green flag laps to have some fun racing. Right now our lap looking pretty good. We got some guys real close though, so we could definitely end up falling back a few by the time everyone's done. Just getting a couple more laps in here, get the feel of the car on the current track temp. Feels like you definitely want to take the higher line on entry, or at least have a bit of a cut down on exit, because it gets really tight on exit if you're kind of on the low side here. Although that didn't feel so bad. The problem is you kind of have to put more steering into it as well down here, and that can lead to a big snap on exit as well. So I've kind of been looking out for that. I've been having to turn up my force feedback every time I jump into this car because it feels like a little bit numb to the bumps on the track compared to my other stuff, but I think I'm gonna instead start putting the steering ratio down a tick. So I normally run 12 to 1 and everything, but we're gonna try this race at 10 to 1, and it's got the steering wheel feeling pretty responsive to the bumps on the track and everything. And I didn't have to move my force feedback around at all, so maybe that's just something we'll have to do with this car and the way that it drives. I'm gonna do a practice pit in here. I really doubt we're gonna have to use it, but we're gonna practice it anyway. I guess that's good enough.
Look out for the pit speed.
I really don't know how to do that quickly and safely. I think that's about as good as I can hope for. But again, we're almost definitely not going to need to use that.
94%.
Hopefully this won't be a total disaster,
94%.
and we can get some racing in, but I am a little bit concerned. Waiting on a couple more guys here from Libya and the Cayman Islands, apparently. I don't quite understand the point of this flag system. If people can just put in whatever they want anyway, it's not like you're actually going to know where anybody's from for real. I guess, you know, oh, you want to represent whatever. To me, it just seems like a good way for people to make immature jokes a lot of the time. And I'm not talking about the guys that put Cayman Islands or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like it should just work like the regions used to and like know where you're racing from. I don't know. Who cares either way?
That's
I'm
the
not
end of
going to
the
look at
session.
it.
Pole position. Well
We
done,
get the
mate.
pole. That's pretty awesome. I'm really, I was really hoping I'd get a nice starting spot and be able to stay in front as much as possible. I think track position is going to be very important. We've got 150 laps coming up,
The track temp is
and we'll see how much fuel we'll
110
have.
Fahrenheit. The air temp is
132
94.
laps estimated. That's a lot. It's very interesting.
The estimated SOF is 2,200.
It makes me curious how far we would be able to stretch that if we lifted off a lot and stuff, because obviously you can carry a lot of speed around this track. You could probably do about half a lap here without even touching the throttle. So that's really interesting. I don't think we'd be able to make it from the start, but if we get some quick yellows or something, it might not take as much as you might think to be able to make it on fuel. So we'll keep an eye on that. I think most importantly, though, we're going to try to keep the track position. And really, I would just like to get some more experience in this car. Try to get better at it for the Monday League. 2 sets of tires, not many. We're going to have to use those very carefully. I really don't want to lose my track position, so I might go a little harder early on to try to prevent guys from getting alongside me and potentially wrecking me.
Is anybody else's turn 3 and 4 bleachers just not loaded in?
Yeah, they happen to be too. I don't know if they're loaded in.
We last race.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Close, close, close.
There's some issues happening with the Bristol visuals. Yeah,
Race car speed is
people are
40
talking about
miles
that.
per
I don't know
hour.
why that's happening. But the bleachers are not loading in. I'm glad it's not
It
just
could
me.
be, I think if you've got your the stands and the graphic settings on low, I think that's how they render. I think you have to turn them up to high.
Interesting. That's good to know. I'll fix that in the future then, because that obviously doesn't look very good. So, practice launch here, second gear, I think is what we're going to want to use. Might get a little bit sketchy once we get to the high rev, so I'm going to watch out for that. Pace car coming in right now, or... Okay, we still got a little bit of time. It gives the get ready call very early here at Bristol. I think because of the way they do the pit roads. Do we have starting zones enabled? I don't think so.
Get ready,
Post
mate.
car
It's
is
hammer
off.
time.
Time to do your job.
Green,
Green
let's go, let's
flag,
go.
green flag.
Get ourselves a good launch. And I fully expect to be under yellow here soon on the initial run, but I could be wrong. We're going to back it down pretty big into the corners. I think it's going to be on the right front for sure. I'm going to try to be easy out of the corners as well, though, because that snap that you feel later in a run is definitely not something you want to contend with too much.
The guy behind has just done a
We're going to try not to deal with that as much as we can.
That's the fastest lap of the race. The guy behind has just done a 15.3.
Got ourselves a nice little gap, and that will be a yellow.
23,
Pit road is closed.
Slowing it down pretty good here, because the wrecks can sneak up on you real quick
Catch up,
here at
20.
Bristol. And it looks like on our relative, we got some people up
Catch
ahead.
up, 13. Car, catch up,
Race car speed
26.
is
Car,
Make
catch
sure
up,
that's
23.
cleared out
Car,
first.
catch up, 26. Car, catch
Go.
up, 23. Car, catch up, 26.
We will not be
Car.
giving up our track position if we can avoid it. Can we go past this guy? No. Okay. Purple and yellow, interesting color combination. So we are going to save some fuel. Oh wow, that's a lot less than we had before. I don't think we're going to be able to make it.
The pit road is now open.
What is my
Okay,
fuel
Colton,
calculator
your
saying?
Fuel window opens on lap 35. It'll close
That says
on
lap 35 fuel
115.
window opens.
It looks like we'll need to add 7.6 gallons.
Okay, so we actually do still need a lot more fuel. That's good to know. Calculator wasn't quite correct. 23 wasn't able to get going before the pace car, but they will get the wave around, I'm sure. Imagine that's how that's going to work. I think we've got single file back, though. They had that bug with the single file lap cars to the inside before. And I think they fixed that, because they've got that back in the 87 Legends. And I'm pretty sure they wanted to do that for this series. But I guess we'll find out. Still going to save as much fuel as we can. I guess try to make it to lap 35 if that's when the fuel window actually opens. We'll see here if the 23 gets to go around or if he's going to be put on the inside or whatever.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
Okay, he's allowed... Oh, nope.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I guess he's staying his part in line here. Alright. We'll be getting the launches in, I guess. I am nervous. Give him plenty of room. Hopefully we can survive this.
Alright, Colton,
Pace car is
pace
off.
car has
Time to
just
do
left.
your job.
He's...
Green, green, green.
Yeah.
I don't know what that false jump was. Okay. His rear end like went bowed down like he was going, and then he wasn't going. I don't know if he was shifting gear or what. Threw me off, but we figure it out.
The car in front of us is one lap behind. This driver's not got a good reputation. Be careful here.
But we are under green, looking okay right now. Got the 4 behind us. Keeping up a little bit better than last run the guys did. Sure I'm not overdriving. Don't need to get a huge lead or anything.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Slow car down low.
Road car down low, but it said car leaving the pit, so I assume that's
Slow
what
car
that
down
is.
low. Slow car down low.
Okay, he's coming up in front of the field. I'm sure that'll be just great.
Okay, Colton, the next car is one lap behind.
Not sure if what I'm doing with the driving line here is gonna absolutely murder my tires or what. This is what I feel like is gonna have to work for us though, because I don't know about running the low line.
Your lap time
I guess we
was
could try like this
15.5.
middle. Maybe that would be better. I don't know.
The gap to P2 behind is now 0.9.
Just realized I don't have session last lap up. That would probably help. Get an idea of what works best, but I can't really reach over and grab it easily. Maybe I'll try here in a second. But obviously really quick laps here. You're in the corner right after you finish your last corner, it feels like. Going so fast around here. We will have lap traffic we're going to have to be careful around.
The driver in front of us is a lap behind.
We're gonna catch them.
The gap to
Hopefully
P2
they'll hold the
behind
line
is
and we
now
can find our way
6
around
seconds.
them without too much issue. Can't tell. Alright, avoid that.
Outside is clear.
Not sure what happened there. Looked like he just lost it and corrected it up into the wall, but he reacted in time, able to stop the car.
In front of us is now
Lost a
one lap
bunch of
behind.
time to the guy in second, but that's fine. We survive.
Dude, what the hell, man?
The car clean.
I was on your inside.
Dude, I'm running the same line down on the fucking line every lap, man. How can you be on my inside?
Boy, they are angry
Did you not
because it
hear
is
the
Bristol.
spotter say car on your inside?
Oh my gosh, this is a gaggle of cars we're coming up
You
on.
can't claim the lane. I'm in front.
I could barely reach over to change my session last lap over. I don't know how they're on the mic. Oh boy, I am not looking forward to reaching the pack here.
That was 15.9.
They're getting very tight.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
I have been overdriving this whole time. Okay, guy in the wall. He's running in the middle of the track, so I have no idea where I need to go around him.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, going on this outside then.
Car in front is
Maybe not, because now he's going up toward the wall.
Clear.
Dude, man, these
Inside.
guys.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear up top.
Alright.
Outside. Still there. The next car's the leader.
Guy holding on to my outside.
Clear outside if you want it.
the gap to
So we
Jake
lose the
behind
lead
is
because
now
we got stuck behind a guy on the wall.
pit window is open.
Car is very tight. Oh, we got session last lap up. So I guess there is a way to save tires better. It really pays off. We're learning.
P2.
Alright, hitting the wall a little bit. That's fine though, no damage I don't think.
Tony is reeling
Another
away. The gap's now
lap car to get
1.4
around.
Outside.
Thought he was letting me go, so I was ready to slide in front of him, but he does not.
Clear.
Get around him. Man, I'm gonna have to put my brake bias back. This thing's not turning. I've noticed these new Gen 4 cars get really, really tight. Somehow we're under green, though, after everything that we've heard on the mics and stuff.
That lap was at 16.5.
God, this thing is not turning. Tap the wall again.
Colour's fine. No
That's
damage to
fine.
report.
I don't want to do any more of that, though.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind. That was at 16.4.
This thing's just straight up not turning. Do we have to go bottom now?
Caution. Yellow
It's a
flag.
caution.
Line up.
Race cars
Single
out.
file.
Line up,
Pit
single
road is
file.
closed right
My
now.
team goes around.
Catch that
Alright, we'll take
start.
fuel
Car
and
down
tires.
low.
Allow car number 19.
What's
to
happening?
pass.
Why are we diving to the
Guy
inside?
ahead.
Are the pits
Race
open
car
yet? I don't
speed
think
is
they are.
63 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 3.
Interesting. That wasn't even the right end of the track, was it? I don't know. I get so confused at Bristol.
Car 26 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the
It was
outside.
26. We'll take our tires because we ruined this first set. And we got to be better on them, I guess.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
We can make it on fuel now if we go now. And we'll be better to the tires this time because we did not realize it was going to be that tight. Oh, great.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That was awkward. Figured it out though. 69 on the right front. I'm going to blow the tires if I keep doing this.
Left front 86%.
Okay, punch it. You only have one tyre set remaining. Line up, single file.
Alright, got to be smarter about how we use those then.
Guy ahead.
We only got one set
Race
left.
car is in, turn 3.
We got a lot of laps to go.
Catch start 13 car. Catch start 25 car.
A lot of guys on the bottom over there. Not sure where we're at.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Get ready, going green. Pass up
Race car's
27
in,
car.
turn 2.
A lot of guys not in the right spots, it looks like. I think we're figuring it out, though. Still could get someone stopped, though, and have a delayed green. Hopefully not. Leader did not pit. Not sure how this guy in front of us is in front of us. If he took 2 tires, I guess.
Green flag, green flag. Inside.
Holy smokes, man.
V8.
Still
This
there,
is...
hold your line.
We're gonna die.
Inside,
There's no way
stay
we
wide.
survive this.
You're up top, 3 wide.
We are backing
Clear.
out.
Are single file restarts really that complicated? Yep.
Car inside.
Dude, this is awful.
Clear inside.
These guys are out of control.
Car inside. The car behind you is pitting. Clear inside. Inside.
Backing out.
Clear.
The gap to P9 ahead is increasing.
We'll wait till they wreck.
0.4 seconds.
There's no way I trust
Okay,
any
Colton,
of
the
that.
next car is, say, car number 7, and their rating is 2.9.
So we're just gonna coast it around here, and then if we start getting close to going a lap down, then we'll pick up the pace.
You've just done a 16.6.
Like, use this opportunity to really take care of that right front then.
The gap ahead is now 1.9 seconds.
And then later, if we have to go, then they should hopefully be single file by then. We'll be able to get around
Car
safer.
ahead is a lap behind.
There was just no way we were gonna survive trying to drive our way forward there. I'm still not even going, and I'm passing a guy. I mean, he's a lap down guy, but with a lot of damage, but
You're really
going as slow as possible and getting around some guys.
1.6.
Outside.
They don't wreck me.
Clear outside if you want it.
They're looking like they're gonna wreck up there. 11 sliding. Put that brake bias back now that I'm thinking about it. I had it at 62, I think. Oh shit.
Slow car ahead.
Shoot.
Caution, yellow flag.
Alright,
Want you in
there was that
single
wreck.
file. Pit road is
Levin
closed right
spins
now.
it.
Catch
Race
start
car is
18.
out. Line up single file behind car number 18.
Good to the end on fuel now.
Pass the
Should
pace
be.
car. Jetstar 18. Car.
Pace
I
car
feel like I didn't
speed
use the
is
tires at all
14 miles
there.
per hour.
We'll be put up,
The pace car's in, turn 3.
put forward again. See if any more guys hit this time. Really awkward race though.
Catch up to car number 18.
There was just no way I was taking that risk trying to fly by guys that were on the old tires and stuff.
Road's open.
Big check up here in the front stretch. Glad everyone was paying attention.
The leader, white.
Just we're trying to figure out what's going on.
The pace car is in, turn 3.
Got some takers for pit road. Another checkup. So is it single file, lap cars keep their place? Is that how we're doing this? I think so. Moving ahead of some guys. The leader went in and pit after he didn't the first time. 82-81. Well, we got some guys that are much better with their tires than we are. Not sure what place he was in before pitting. But there is a way to get on the right rear, I guess. That's not how I've been doing it. Except maybe that that last run just now, because I feel like I wasn't on any of the tires there. Wasn't really going much at all. Alright, so what is the situation? It looks like it is... Okay, lap cars to the inside.
About to go green. Stay focused.
We are 5th place. Guys figuring out where they need to be up ahead. Looks like we got it more sorted out now. Lap cars the inside. It's definitely some old school stuff. Makes me very scared to have to be near the lap traffic, but gotta do what we gotta do. Here we go, getting going again.
Inside line if you're left.
Green, green, green. You're in fifth.
You're a genius. You can't breathe.
Car inside.
P5.
How the fuck you
Stay
hit
high.
me?
There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car
Because you're
inside.
in the wrong line.
Keep high.
Fuck you hit me
Clear.
before. Fucking idiot.
Get around some
This
guys.
hit me before. That was the yellow car, retard.
Fourth position.
Alright, we're throwing out language. Alright, trying to
Car
Careful.
inside.
where this 4 wants me to go. I'm trying to get around the 3.
Still there. Hold your line.
Sure as hell
Clear.
sounds like
Car
it.
inside.
Pretty sure it does.
Stay high.
Below a little bit, we're fine. Round them.
Caution. Yellow
Into
flag.
yellow.
They want you in single file.
21.
Pit
Their
road is
rating
closed.
is 1.6.
There was a car there.
Pace car is out.
Good race so far.
Car number 19.
19 held his place pretty well there. Oh, we got some damaged cars on the front stretch.
The pace
Dale
car
Earnhardt and
speed
Tony
is
Stewart, apparently.
miles per hour. Follow car number 26. You're ahead of a guy you should be behind. We need to catch car number 19. The pace car is in, turn 3.
Everyone's getting this sorted out. We're in P3 right now, but with a couple of lap cars there that are going to go to the inside still.
Car
All right.
14. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass.
I was worried we were going to get run over by the
Pit
4
road
there as
open.
we were trying to be careful getting around the 3. But thankfully he checked up for us. I think guys maybe aren't sure where pit entry is. I don't know if the 21 wanted to pit or was trying to fake out there. Half the time I don't know where the pit entry is. I have to remind myself all the time.
Letter 14, car bike.
Harry Labonte trying to get up and around for his lucky dog. They kind of being a roadblock. Snorlax up there, get the pokey flute. Get him out of the way. Alright, we 2 to green here. P3. I think we should have the same tires as the 2 guys ahead. They were more aggressive moving forward, so we lost our ground to those guys. Guy behind has better tires, and he was better at saving them before. So we could easily have him getting around us. We'll try to defend it though, make him use his tires to try to get around.
Letter 19, car bike. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Pass.
Letter 19, car bike. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, I know. He's going lap car inside.
Follow
One
car
lap to
Pull up
green.
here in a
You're
second.
on the outside this time. Doing good. Keep it up. About to go green.
Thankfully not
Stay
too many
focused.
lap cars that we're going to have to deal with. Here, should be able to get around them easily, I hope.
Where are you there, team?
This has been a bit of a cluster so far. But P3 and with a clean race car at the moment. So far so good for us.
Pace
The
car
pace
is just
car is
left.
in. Green, green, green. You're now in third.
P3.
Okay,
Car inside.
waiting for our chance to get
Clear
to
inside.
outside of the lap car here.
Inside. Clear. Inside.
Making me nervous.
Clear inside.
He leaves us the lane though, so we are able to get around him. Really want to try to be better with my right front this time.
Car outside. Clear outside
You've
if
just
you want
done
it.
a 15.6. P3.
Inside. Clear. Car inside. The next car's the leader. Still there at the bottom.
Try to get some track position without
Still
killing the
there.
right front too much.
Clear inside.
P2.
Nice and
That
smooth,
lap
you're
was
running
at
second.
15.6.
Ugh. Really have no idea how to save tires though. I don't know if what I'm doing is working at all or not.
15.6.
Four behind, getting around the 21 as well.
That last lap was at 15.8.
He has successfully done so, so we're going to be watching him. Let's just hit the wall in the straightaway. That's a cool, smart move.
That lap time was 15.9. P2, you've just done a 15.8.
Now that I kind of know that you're not supposed to just go all out qualified laps, maybe I can save tire a bit better. I wasn't really doing that before, but I certainly wasn't doing what I needed to be doing. Lap traffic coming up
Slow
here.
car down low.
Slow car down low. Slow car up high.
16.0.
Car outside. Clear high.
That lap time was
Get a run on, but
16.1.
nowhere to take it.
Inside. Clear inside.
Does not give us the lane. We weren't there, so that's understandable.
Plenty of fuel.
Clear.
That lap was at 16.2.
If we can't make them overdrive it, no, not happening.
Halfway in the race.
Passing's gonna be difficult. I can see.
That lap was at 16.3.
Gotta figure out how we're gonna do this.
Car outside. Clear up top. Outside.
Was that a 4X?
Still there. Outside. Clear.
Oh well. Well, we reach him on exit, but he had a bad exit and got tight, and so we nearly wrecked him.
White
Car
number
inside.
4 is now in the lead.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still inside. The next car's the leader. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Right. Finally get past him, but not after losing a spot to the 4. He should be passing us anyway, because he's got better tires. And speaking of better tires, the 10's got better tires as well. Gotta stop hitting that wall. This car is so tight,
That was
man.
at 16.3. That was at 16.4.
Gotta get back on the right rear. I've been too hard on the right front. Trying to let it turn.
You've just done at 16.4.
That car head making things a little bit sketchy for the 4, it looks like. That car kind of taking all the lanes up. Now we gotta do it. I've gotta get around him. Starting to do that thing where we get super tight in the corner again.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 2 laps behind.
Might not be fast enough to
Last lap was
catch
at
this 12 if we
16.5.
fall off any worse.
You've just done a 16.6.
I'm terrible at saving tires, man. Felt like we were doing okay for a little bit, and then I had to try to make some passes, and doing that, I think, killed my right front.
Car inside. Clear inside. Slow car down low.
Car down low. I don't know if that was counting Terry Labonte there or not. Might have been this guy, whoever's this guy is.
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Oh my God.
Clear.
No idea what just happened. We survived it though. Tried to back out of it. I did not want to be 3 wide on the exit.
The next car is 2 laps behind.
Seems like that low line really does help you get on the right rear more, but it is difficult to
Car number 10. Their rating is
get it down there. Carry any sort of speed. Holy cow, 12 really pulling the parachute. No idea where he's trying to be.
Outside.
Hitting the wall straight away.
Keep low.
Dude, please, just give me some space, man.
Keep low. Keep low. Outside is clear.
P3.
Make it through that. Leader's driving away. We've had a pretty good long green run here, which is pretty impressive. Did not know if we would get that. It almost feels like my handling's coming back as well, surprisingly. I think running this low line has helped it get on the right rear again. Right now P3 is not too bad. Got that 21 behind us. I think he's probably in much better situation tire-wise. He might be able to come past us.
Your lap time was at 16.8.
Still got lots of lap traffic all around the track though. Got a bit of clear air in front of us right now, but still a lot of cars out here, despite the wrecks we've had. A couple of Dale Earnhardts side by side up in front of us, I think. That's kind of funny.
Not clear, Tony.
Had some sort of issue. No yellow from it though. Had the not clear
16.8.
voice chat. You're coming to 50 to go. Catching up on Earnhardt number 1.
16.7.
Looks like he's gonna go low.
Okay, Colton, there's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
Car inside. Go high. Clear. Car inside. Clear.
Okay, get around the first Earnhardt. Earnhardt number 2 coming up. I guess it's Earnhardt number 11, if you want to look at the car number.
The next car is 2 laps behind. That lap was at 16.8.
Got lots of tire tracks on in the corners here. Guys sliding around.
The lap time was at 16.8.
Caution. Yellow
And
flag.
a caution.
Watch out in single file.
We will make sure we get caught up to the leaders. First and second.
We need to catch up to
Take
car
our final
number
set of
11.
tires.
Catch
Race
up.
car
11.
speed is
Car.
40 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 3.
I think we'll be fine. I don't think there's any reason we would want to pit again anyway before the end of this race.
Car 25. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Pit road's open.
Road's open, so we'll be heading down now. Oh my god, hitting the brakes hard.
The leader, White, is pitting.
Are y'all like after the head? Like, what are
Watch
we
your
doing?
speed limit in the pits. You've got plenty of fuel. Jake, behind, is pitting.
Who the hell did I pass?
Oh no, the Ford got a penalty it sounds like. That sucks.
Probably all them guys that were wrecking each other right there.
Oh boy.
Pit box in. 10.
Alright, that guy nearly missed his box.
5.
Unbelievable.
3. 2, 1. Right here.
Did you get blank flag?
Oh no, 4578.
Hell, there wasn't nobody around you. You were in first. 12th
I have
place
no idea how to
behind you, and
save
I was
these
behind you.
tires.
Move it, move it. That's it for tyres. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up, single file. Catch start 10.
Well, I guess we're going to be P2 now, if that guy really did get a penalty. That sucks, though. He looked like the guy that should have won this race.
We need
One
to
left to
follow
green.
car number
You're on
10
the outside this time.
column.
He's still up there.
Get ready, going green.
Maybe he has to pit under green, though? Guess we'll find out. That car's coming to the inside here. It's one of the Earnhardts leading the inside row. Hopefully we'll have ourselves a clean restart here. Always dangerous.
Okay,
Pace car is off.
race car's just left.
Green, green, green.
Alright, we're not going. Don't hit me, please. Oh my god.
Inside, clear. Outside.
Gee
Clear
whiz, man.
outside.
This
The
is
leader's fitting now.
something else.
You're back in second. The next car's the leader. Inside, clear. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Alright, we are going to get the track position and then we are going to pull the parachute.
Okay, you are the leader.
The car in front of us is 39 laps behind. The driver in front's reputation's not good. Take care.
See if maybe just keeping this extreme bottom line is what saves our tires.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up,
Alright,
single
yellow
file.
flag.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 19 car.
That's why I wanted the track position. Approaching some cars that are slow here, so I'm going to be careful. Make sure there's no one on the track, okay.
Catch the pace car.
The pace car speed is 40 miles per hour. The pace car's in, turn 3.
After the pace car, yeah, there's no way we pit the rest of the race, even if we did have tires, I think. The plan there was get the track position and then save tires. And as long as we save them good enough to hold them off on the high line, then I think we're in a good spot.
Pit road's open. Car 18. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Can't believe we got a 4X earlier. We're touching that guy's left rear. Just barely. That kind of stinks. But this is a long enough race. We'll do enough corners that I'm sure that'll be nullified pretty much.
Letter 18.
We'll still have an
You
A499.
had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Assuming, of course, we don't get more. Which, very possible. More and more laps winding down, though. We've got, what, 46 to go right now? No, 36 to go right now. So I guess, what, 34 to go when we go green. Just killing that right front, but that, getting the left side's kind of on that darker part near the yellow line there. That felt pretty good. I think I'm going to keep trying to do that, and maybe that'll keep our right front happier. Might have found something there. Because it felt like we were to keep somewhat decent speed, and it felt like it was turning really well down there, too. So I imagine we'll be on the outside. Lap cars will come up to be on the inside. We'll get clear of them as soon as possible. And then go try that bottom line again.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
About to go green. Stay focused.
There's the 4. He had to do that pit stop. That really stinks for him. Sounds like something weird happened with the single pit road or whatever, and maybe people not knowing where they need to be under yellow. You might race us hard for that spot.
Race
Pace
car
car
is
is off. Green, green, green.
Right. Get clear. Watch for the guy behind to try to overtake.
16.0.
Oh man, that got loose. Guess that's what I'm wanting, right? But ours definitely acts different down at this bottom.
That was 15.5.
Hopefully this works. Hopefully this will keep the tires on it better. If it does, I think we're in a great spot. If it doesn't, I think this 10 definitely gonna have a good shot at us, because he was really good at saving tires before if he wasn't lying about his tire readings. He's got it figured out. Watching that gap. The 4 didn't go super hard,
Yellow flag. They want you.
as I thought he might.
Six,
Closed,
what is
pit
your
road
problem, man?
closed.
What are you doing?
Catch up, 19 car.
I just
Guys
got
quickly
taken
approaching
pit
on
wreck
the
for
relative
21. I don't know
here.
what you're talking about.
There they
Catch
are.
up, 9
Getting
car.
going again.
The pace car speed
21
is
just
40
came up and
miles per
completely
hour.
cleaned me out.
The pace car is in turn 3.
It's Bristol, baby. We got plenty of wrecks, if that's what you are here for.
Some of you guys gotta learn where the brake pedal is. You see a big ass wreck in front of you in the track, well, it won't just come piling in there, man, and running through people. That's stupid.
Got some Arca brakes back there, it
Yeah,
sounds
well,
like, as
yeah,
well.
that's
We're not
21
having the
there.
greatest
They
time.
do a crop
How many down is the
Keep
4?
open.
bumper.
Let
Ah,
the
he's like
carbon
several down.
out
That
of position
sucks.
When the yellow flag came out.
He did get the lucky dog there, though. He might not be out of this one. Saw someone come down pit road. That's interesting. These tires still aren't feeling too bad. So far it's felt okay with that bottom line I've been running. Be interesting to see if the 10 goes and tries to overtake us this time, because we are getting closer to the end. 25 to go at the line here. I'll have to fix my graphic thing so the stands don't look so bad. I normally care more about like the performance than I do the graphics, but my computer, I'm sure, can handle slightly better stands if that makes them appear at all. Kind of silly that having it the graphic setting lower, it makes them completely disappear. I feel like that can't possibly be intentional.
One to go.
So
Next
we'll
car
get
right.
started
Right
here
up on the
again.
outside.
Get ready to launch. Make sure that we don't get tire spin.
About to go green.
Test that out
Stay
here in a
focused.
second. Yeah, we're fine. We're low enough revs in second gear. We'll be just fine. $17 being kind of shy, not coming up next to me. Okay, if he doesn't want to. Doesn't bother me at all.
Okay,
Race car is
Colton. Race
off.
car
Time
is
to
just
do your
left.
job. Green flag, green flag.
Car in front is one lap behind.
And that gap behind me. Checking to see if he does that higher line or not. It looks like he's pushing a little bit harder. Starting to get a little bit tighter down at the bottom. Looks like he got a little bit tight there. Had to lift off so as not to get to the wall. He's got good pace though. Gotta be careful not to let him get a big run or something.
The next car is 34
That
laps
3
behind.
car had an extra set of tires he went and put on. He might be flying up toward us. See him on the relative. Be interesting to see how much grip we've got left though if when we start pushing, if we do. Guy behind just took a higher line. That's what I'm watching out for. Gotta be careful and make sure I don't let him get to my outside. Gotta defend.
You've just done a 15.6. That lap time was 15.5.
It's got a little bit of cloud cover. That might give us a little more grip.
Okay, Colton, the next car is a lap behind.
That 3 car's up to 3rd place. He's moving forward. Want to keep enough in this tire to try to defend from him if we can.
Inside, the yellow flag
Yellow
is
flag.
out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Comes a
Catch your car.
guy. He's trying to get it moving straight. Go.
Race car speed is 47.
A little tough to get going a lot of the time with these high banks.
Start 13.
Pace car is in, turn 3.
Hey, have y'all watched the new
Catch the
F1
pace car.
movie yet?
You? I want to see it. Let me know if it was good.
Well, no, what I'm trying to say is there's a scene in the movie where they're like, they're battling for last place, but it's a great
Great
battle.
job. 10 to go.
Y'all should try that when you're battling for last place instead of
Car
wrecking
15
each other.
got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Pit road's open.
Well, I mean, that was for a top 5, but yeah. Cool story there, Jonathan.
Oh, that was a wreck in the top 5.
I
Wow.
didn't say it was about you. It's not always about you, Jay.
Well, it seemed like it was,
Not sure if this helps or
Really,
hurts us. It
I thought it
probably
was a good
helps
story.
us, I
Take
think.
this
Click
match
some more
on.
laps off under caution.
Was it a good movie?
Maybe it helps us get a little bit of jump
No,
on
it
the
was a good
3.
movie. Legit, it was a good movie. It was better than Days of Thunder was for NASCAR, I'll say that.
Damn, that's good to hear. I think I'm going to go see it on Sunday.
Go see it in like the IMAX, man. It was.
All right, we're going to have 7 to go on the restart.
Appreciate the review.
I don't know if the lap cars go to the inside with and 10 to go. Is that,
Please don't wreck me.
do they change it?
It was really good when it came out.
I don't
And
remember
I
how
didn't
that
watch
works.
NASCAR or anything.
Did you lap down? I'm not even going to be rolling around you.
That's hitting me under caution. I'm just trying to survive here. I don't know what shit.
You hit me under yellow.
All right. We'll find out if the guys are going to be on our inside, and then we'll do our final run to the end. Well, it's probably not the final run to the end, to be honest. Okay, no more lap cars. Good to know.
Get ready.
Unfortunately, that's going to make it better for the 3.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fucked up.
Well, hello there.
Alright, just gotta try to keep our track position as long as we can. Don't know what the green-white checkered situation is in this series, but I have a feeling we're gonna find out.
The pace car is just left.
Green flag, green flag.
Got some cloud cover, that's helping with our grip. Need that 10 to hold off
Your last lap time was at
the 3 as long as he can. Having cooler tires really helps as well.
5 to go. We're in a great spot for some hardware.
Got about 0.7 back, but it is the 3 with his fresher tires. He's going to be coming quick. 4 to go.
the gap to Bordeaux behind is now.
Oh, he's feeling a little bit tighter. Come on, let's get this done. He's on his way.
Hunters a lap behind.
2 to go.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Come on, Colton. 2 laps left. You're P1.
I am driving every little ounce out of this car as I can. I get the walls.
1 more lap to win.
Driving terrible.
Car inside.
1 more lap for the win. Come on. You've just done
Clear.
15.7.
I'm not gonna wreck myself or you trying to hold you off. Good win, man.
Well done. Decent drive. That's the end of the session.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Nice run. Solid work.
Still don't know why I got a black flag for earlier. I feel like that might have screwed me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that sucks for you. You were looking great, man. Good race. I was going for it, but then I started slamming the wall, and I was just like, I can't hold on to this thing.
Alright, see you in about 3 weeks, you fucking jackass.
Oh boy, we're angry. Good win to the 3. I just started
Good
slamming the wall, and I'm like, I'm gonna wreck myself
You ever get back
trying to
out
hold
the
on to
racetrack?
this.
I really appreciate you putting me in the wall there way early on lap like 15 there, 25.
Yeah, when I started slapping the wall like the whole way.
What did I do?
Lap 15, you put it 3 wide, come up into me into, I believe it was 3.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna end up wrecking myself and him if if I can't hold on to this thing. look at that moron slapping the wall the whole way through. I had no tire left trying to do it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do something stupid. Like, he just had the better strategy. He saved a set of tires. He earned it with the better planning there. So thankfully no 2x for taking out the wall all the way around on the last lap. But get that weird 4x for earlier. And he gets the win. Well earned. And we'll still get a P2. That's awesome. I'll definitely take that. I think I'll forego the the incidents here because there's just going to be way too many. We'll be here all day. That's 77%, man. I just needed a little bit more of that right front, and I think I might have been able to hold him off, but just not quite enough grip at the end of it. So, wasn't meant to be, but I'm still very happy getting a P2, and had an exciting little race to the finish, so. We'll go ahead and look at the race results page, since we will not be looking at the incidents. Sorry if that's disappointing. I just don't want to be here all night, and I feel like we saw plenty of it out here. Make sure you can see it. There it is, 29 I rating gained, and as I figured, we'll hold even at A499. Single split, 2236, strength of field, but we lose to a 4,400 I rating guy, so it's not like I have anything to feel bad about. Very talented driver, obviously. Look at the fastest lap, that's kind of cool. Of course, that just proved that we're overdriving it like crazy, but 134 championship points is a nice little haul there. And we were able to avoid being one of the guys that got wrecked out through no fault of our own, because there certainly was a lot of messes. I mean, we got guys with 20 plus incidents out here, and it might not even have been their fault, you know. Pretty crazy. In fact, the 2 car didn't even show up. That's unfortunate for him. I wonder why that happened, but still plenty of excitement, plenty of car-on-car contact. But happy with the result anyway. Hey, man. I don't know if he got that before he left, but good racing with him. Yeah, I really appreciate him for not running me over. I know I was driving like a maniac the final lap, and he was able to check up and get to my inside and get around me as I was giving 110%, and the car was not willing to give me more than about 77%, so, you know, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next race. Have a good one.